Hello? Hello, is this on? Welcome to the 20s Girls Podcast. We're a podcast for the girls in their 20s. And today we're talking about being frugal. All the things, we're defining what it means to be frugal. We're setting goals for us being frugal in 2026. And we're giving you all of our best tips for getting your money on lock this year by being a little bit frugal. So why don't you go ahead and listen to this episode and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye. All right.
Good morning.
Welcome. We're talking about all things frugal girly this morning because it's cool to be a frugal girly. Yeah, we're talking about frugal girly. We want to be frugal girlies in 2026. We've had to learn the art of being a frugal girly, and I think being a frugal girly is something we can all aim for. And we need to define what being frugal is. Not that I have the definition, but our definition of being frugal.
Oh.
And then we're going to give you all of our best tips to being frugal based off what we do. And by no means have we made it, but we're in this journey together.
I think that's a good point of defining our version of frugal because it's definitely different for different people.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Yes.
ours is probably not even considered frugal to some.
100%.
But then to others, it's like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I honestly, it just depends where you are in the world and your circumstances and all the things.
Yep.
But Meg, I want you to first start off by trying to define what being frugal means to you.
I think being frugal, this is me never having thought about this definition before. I think it means being conscious of my spending and like mindful of the decisions that I'm making and trying to be creative with how I spend money or don't spend money and really focus on saving, investing, and making sure that what I'm buying I actually need.
Yes, that's good. I think that's kind of some of my thoughts of like not being sucked into the matrix of spending and consumerism.
Yes.
Where it's like do I need this? And there's a lot of times where I get things I do not need. So I say that where
that was like the
trust me
quotations around the need.
Yes. But it is important to check yourself of like, why am I buying this? Am I buying this because I'm trying to feel something, get a little dopamine hit? Or am I doing this because I need this, or it's intentional, or I'm intentionally purchasing this because of this? I think being frugal is just a mindfulness and an awareness and not letting money control you, but allowing your money to like serve God in a way that is like also honoring your life. I don't know. It's basically not letting your money rule your life.
Yeah.
But you're kind of ruling your money low key.
No, that's good. Yeah. I like what you said of like knowing why you spend because it can be so emotional and it can come from a place of
trust. I love a little dopamine
spend where it's like, I'm sad. Let's go get something from Target.
And sometimes,
I'm
ladies,
bored.
There is a time and a place.
It's true. It's
not
true.
every weekend, but you know,
it is a real thing. Like the dopamine in it is real. So I think you have to acknowledge that.
You're in the absolute mud right now. Like I'm talking about like down in the dumps. I need you to first go to the Lord, find peace with Him. Second off, I need you to get a girl and you can just go hit the thrift and grab a coffee and go to Target.
That's true. This is countering our frugalness right now.
Hey.
But I think what you said is a good point. Where did you start with your heart and your emotions? The Lord is the right place to start.
And I'm not saying doing this like all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. There will be a time this year that
sometimes
that will
you will
happen
pick
to be.
me up. But I think it's when it's outside of that and it's like the only way that I feel happiness or I feel something is when I make a purchase, whether it's scrolling. Amazon, Target, wherever your downfall is.
I know you guys are listening.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I've been there.
Oh yeah. I definitely I can feel that in myself when I'm about to make a purchase and I'm like, this is strictly emotional and not like good emotion. It's like coming from boredom or sadness or anxiousness or I don't know.
Totally. And it's not bad. Also, just I feel like we have so many disclaimers before we it's not bad to buy something if you like have stewarded your money all the places you need to, and you are intentionally making a purchase that is like bringing joy. I don't think that's bad.
No.
And not that I'm like, oh, I 100% know my take on this, but like I think especially Christians can get a little legalistic when it comes to some spending where it's like,
there is so much freedom with it.
There's so much freedom with it. And I think that we can, I don't know. That's one of my thoughts. But
so that's how we're approaching being frugal.
But here's the thing. I'm going to rewind another little bit here. If you're in your 20s, let's speak to this. The odds of you being in a place where you have an like absurd abundance is probably not super likely, because we're all just getting our feet on the ground and we are in economically not the best time that has ever existed. So
Correct.
Just buying food that's like good for you will probably cost you a pretty decent chunk of your income. Your housing, it should only be around 30% of your income, but odds are most of you potentially are paying more than that for your housing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm just saying that in your 20s, we got to lock in.
There's a good chance we're all in a similar boat.
We got to lock in, ladies. We got to build good habits, because we don't want to be those people that have all this credit card debt at the age of like 35, and now you have a family, and now we're all absolutely drowning, which obviously I don't feel like I need to just have this disclaimer, but like I know there's situations and there is no like shame for anybody who's like in that. There's a way out. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
No shame. Crap happens. Life happens. But I think oftentimes I wish I would have had someone who told me to lock in earlier and would have told me to stop spending stupid money. Because I bought so much stupid stuff, especially in college when I legitimately did not have money. I was on student loans and FAFSA, and so like I had some money, but that was like government money that I loaned that I now owe the government back. And I'm out here shopping and getting my nails done here and there. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah. If we always say if we could go back and have all of the money we spent in college on dumb clothes and things, it would be awesome.
It would be
for
awesome.
Today.
I'd be rich. Let's talk about clothes, because this is one of the things I've been thinking about a lot as we've been prepping for this podcast, is the topic of clothes, because we know that inside of all of these girly bops hearts, a lot of the girlies love clothes, okay? And I think one of the things that I've really been thinking about when it comes to being frugal is there's a time and a place where obviously sometimes there is a season for you literally like we do not buy anything. We have everything that we need. But there's also a season that you do need clothes. And I think one of my best pieces of advice is to invest into things that you're actually going to wear, into quality clothing.
Yeah.
Even if it costs you more in the short, like right away, but you'll end up wearing it all the time. So it's kind of this cost per wear math that we talk about.
Yeah.
Where the amount of times I have bought a crappy piece of clothing from Target, at Target specifically, because I think that the majority of their clothes are made so bad. Although recently I've been noticing some like better materials and stuff, but I still think they have some of the worst clothing in my opinion. But like you literally buy like a $35 sweater, and then you wear it twice, you wash it once, and it looks so bad, and then you never wear it again. Like, that to me is like the opposite of being frugal.
Yeah, that's good.
Because there goes $35 or $30 literally down the hole, and you're literally never going to wear this thing again, and it's just plastic, and it's just going to end up in Goodwill or in the landfill, and it's just like, this sucks. Where, obviously, I think the first resort when it comes to shopping these days to be frugal is to thrift, because you can get the best quality clothes at the thrift. But obviously you need a lot of time to thrift, and sometimes you're not going to be able to actually find like good things. So if you need to buy something, I would say ball out,
ball out, queens.
like get a sweat. Like if you're going to get a sweater, don't get the $30 sweater at Target. Get a $50 sweater off Quince, or even like, I don't know, just like some website where you can get like 100% cotton or wool or cashmere sweater, and just spend the extra money and do it, as long as you're going to be wearing it like frequently. And it's actually truly going to fill a need in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
So that's one of my first thoughts. It's just like thrift, and if you can't thrift, spend the money that you need to have a quality piece of clothing that you're going to wear for the next 5 years. Because it will
save you money in the long run.
100%.
And so I think sometimes you have to like get over that hurdle as well. I know I struggle with that one, where I'm like, that's a lot to drop on a sweater or something. But it's like, okay, actually, I'm saving money in the long run.
It is a lot. And like, there's, like I said, there's a time and a place where maybe you're not in a season, or maybe you have the time to go thrift or to bargain shop somehow and find steals. But if you don't have the time for that, and you have the funds to just go ahead and get something a little bit nicer in the name of wearing it longer, freaking do it. I think that's being frugal. Maybe I'm giving awful frugal advice.
I don't
honestly
think so.
don't think so. I don't think that's a bad piece of advice.
I don't think so.
Let's give some quick examples of items in our closet that we wear all the time. I'll go first. I have like 3 dresses. I actually have them from the clothing store that Meg and I worked at. We got them 50% off. They're super, super nice dresses. So I got them on super sale, and I still probably paid $70 for them. Like, they're originally like $150, $200 dresses. And when I say I wear these dresses in the summer every other week, I for real wear these dresses every other week. And like, I'm always utilizing them, where I'm throwing a sweater over them in the winter, or in the summer, obviously you just wear them as you wear them. But it's like pieces like that I like genuinely never have regretted buying, even though in the moment I was like, am I really about to spend $70 on a dress? And also, it's so funny because $70 on a dress for some people, like, there's
like a drop in the bucket.
But I feel like in Wisconsin too, like Midwest culture is, we are so money conscious. So I love studying consumer behavior. It's one of my favorite things. And in Wisconsin, like, we really value like saving money and getting a deal and
getting a good deal
and pretending like we don't have money when maybe you actually do have money.
Yeah.
And so it's this really weird thing that we do culturally, where we're like, I don't know.
It's so funny because once you told me that statistic, I notice it all the time, where even I do this. Like, someone is like, oh my gosh, I love your dress. And I'm like, thanks, I actually got it like 70% off, or I thrifted it. And like, I want to tell them right away that I got a good deal on it, or I got it cheap, even though it's like nice.
And like, to be honest, in other places, that is just not the way that it goes.
People don't say that like, at all.
It's anthropology.
Yeah. It'll be like, let me tell you the brand of it. Yeah. And like brag that it was a lot. And so, I don't know.
We're so weird.
Yeah.
Not that I don't even know if one's better than the other, honestly.
I think it both has like pride.
Yeah.
So
there's a root of pride in all of us.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I feel like clothing is one of the main ways we can be frugal in our 20s, though.
Yeah. It definitely has been helpful seeing like what pieces over the years actually like sustain time. And it isn't the things that are super trendy, even though it's like not, like, I still love a good trendy piece. But I have these white overalls that I got like probably 4 years ago now. And I am obsessed with them. Like, I wear them probably once a week for like the last 4 years, and they originally were like $200+ pair of overalls, but I did get a good deal on them.
Talk about the deal.
Because I got Newly, which is like, it's actually an awesome subscription app where it's like $100 a month and you get 6 items.
And they always have deals. So like, your first 2 months are always like $80, but like right now I'm using Newly right now, and I just cashed in another $20 off
That's so nice.
Next month.
But you get 6 pieces for an entire month, which is actually a lot. Like when you get those 6 pieces, you actually have to consciously be wearing them all the time to like feel like you get your use out of it. But then they discount those items, and so after you get them, you see how much they're discounted for, and you can purchase them and not send them back. So these overalls were like 50% off. So I think I got them for $100. But I was like, these are going to be lifers, and they have been, and
they're good.
will be. And if they're starting to get a little dingy, but that's okay.
Have you washed them? Like
Not with
whitener?
like whitener. I probably should.
Yeah, that'll probably do it good.
Yeah, but I would honestly repurchase them if I had to, if something happened to them.
I have a Nuuly hack. Speaking of Nuuly,
The thrift.
Well, not just that. I got several Nuuly hacks. Okay, so Nuuly, subscription rental service. To be honest, it's not necessarily for the girls who like the college girl. I love you, but like you probably don't need Nuuly. It's good. Maybe it is good for the college girl if you have a lot of events. So if you have like weddings, events. I have like a lot of events right now in my life, and so it's really nice because I can rent a really nice dress for the event, and then I also get a bunch of other pieces. But here are my hacks, okay, with Nuuly. First off, someone told me this because I always am wanting to purchase stuff from Nuuly. Like, genuinely, when things are so good, I just want to purchase right away. And sometimes, like you said, there's a total time and a place to purchase. Yeah. But she was like, you always can re-rent the item. Like, if you really love the item, just go ahead and re-rent it. And at the end of if you re-rent the item 2-3 months,
then like, buy it.
Then buy it.
That's smart.
But it's a month old is like still kind of not necessarily enough time always to like test drive something, where if you are going to invest into something, you can go ahead and do that. The other thing that I've been doing with my Nuuly, there was a few pieces I really loved, but they actually were like pretty much brand new on Nuuly when I bought them. So they're only discounted like 25%. So I just set up like Poshmark notifications.
Oh, yeah.
So when someone lists it on Poshmark, I'll get notified. So
yeah, that's good.
I don't know, but I love all those pieces.
Yeah. And Nuuly does have like, once you're in the subscription part of it, they have like a thrift store, which is all their old rented items, which maybe just have like a snag in it or something, or it might be totally fine and they just like cycle through it, and that you can get discounted like crazy. But it's definitely more, it's not like basic pieces usually.
Yeah.
It can be a little bit more niche, but
I just got on the thrift site on Nuuly, they just went 90% off. So I got a white Madewell dress that's like a basic. It's super cute. I think it was originally $200 and I got it for $20.
That's crazy.
And then I got this like really cute top. Like one of the things I don't like spending a lot of money on are like trendy tops.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know. But I got this one and I actually think I'm going to wear it a ton. It's like a halter. And I love halter neck on me. It's like one of my favorite like necklines and whatnot. So it's like a little halter with just like little pinstripes and it has this like little like wraparound. But when I bought it, I was like, I'm gonna wear it with my white cotton skirt that you gave me. I'm gonna wear it with like a pair of low-rise jeans. Like I'm gonna be able to wear it for work like all the time in the summer. So, and I got that for $15 and it's like $100+ top.
Dang, that's awesome.
So yeah, big fans of Nuuly.
Yeah. I'm not doing Nuuly right now because I have literally no reason to do it. But this summer, I think I'm going to do it for a wedding and our Alaska trip. And then do the thrift side of it then.
Yeah, but for vacations,
oh my goodness, that has been my favorite times I've ever done Nuuly is for vacation, because it's like I'm really only going to wear this stuff once, and I hate doing that where you buy it and you're like, oh gosh, I literally am never going to wear this again.
Yeah. My sister, she's pregnant right now, and she has done it like the last 3 months in her like last 3 months of pregnancy.
That's super smart.
Because she's like, I'm just like not in the mood to be buying maternity clothes, but she had all kinds of baby showers and stuff. And she's in she's an occupational therapist, so she wears scrubs all day. So she's like, I don't want to be, like, I don't need to be buying all kinds of stuff, but I need a few things. So
That's a good idea.
So love Nuuly. We
Love
can be
Nuuly.
frugal with shopping for clothes.
Yep.
All I gotta say is if you just buy good quality items, look for like good materials. Like, don't buy polyester. Like, honestly, that's probably one of my best pieces of advice for being frugal. Just stop buying polyester and you're making wild strides.
It's true.
And be conscious about your spending. If you don't have money, don't be spending it. If you don't need clothes, like, for real, stop. And, oh, here's another thing. Capsule wardrobe. I know we've talked about it on the podcast before, but basics are always a good thing to invest into. A great pair of jeans, a great sweater, like, just basic pieces are the way to go when it comes to being frugal. And then if you're, like, a trendy queen and you want to have fun with, like, trends, I would just get trendy with your accessories.
Yeah,
So
you always say that, which is super smart.
headbands, purses, like, thrift a purse. Like, there's so much cute accessories out there where, like, that's where you should have fun, and the rest of your, like, pieces that you invest into should be quality things that are going to stand the tests of time and the tests of trends changing, because the trend cycle sucks, honestly, at this point.
It really does.
I think we're all getting pretty sick of it too, where I think it's becoming less and less a thing to, like, really be chasing these micro trends and just kind of locking in on what styles look best on me.
Yeah, what's most comfortable.
What do I feel best in? How do I feel my most beautiful self? And just, like, leaning into that more so than a trend.
That's good.
The best trend is feeling good in what you're wearing.
I like it. I want to jump back a little bit here. I think the number one tip probably to be a frugal girly is to have a budget. You got to know what money's coming in and what money's going out and where it's going. I will say
in the last few months.
I feel like
My confession.
that's okay. I feel like you're maybe in a unique circumstance. Maybe not.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to justify for you.
That's what's so funny about having, like, a best friend.
I'm like, oh, it's
They're
okay.
our
You,
little
like,
enablers.
I'm like, you needed all of that this last month. Like, it's...
I mean, it's not like I'm, like, spending a ton of money other than coffee, but I will get to coffee.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. But having
anyways.
a budget is so helpful because I did not have a budget for, like, the last year. I will say that. And when Nathan and I just made our budget for the year, I was humbled by how much I spend a month on just, like, tiny little things that aren't really necessary, and coffee and food out to eat. Like, it was far more than I was anticipating. And I was just talking to a different friend who they didn't have a budget and they just set one, and she realized she was spending $600 a month on just, like, random little Target purchases and coffee and things like that. And she was shook. She, like, could not believe it added up to be that much money.
That
And
does not surprise me.
Like, it just, like, it happens. Like, the Amazon, the Target, the coffee, just, like, the random little things, it really does add up over the month. And so having a budget so you can actually see, like, where is my money going in every category of life. Yeah, it's humbling, but it also is fun. Maybe I just think it's fun, but I feel like Nathan and I have just tried to turn it into a game where, like, we want to, like, beat our budget, or there's, like, some areas where, like, we actually need to beat the budget.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a fun game, and I feel way more, like, free actually having a budget because I'm aware of what our money situation is, I guess.
That's good.
Where I feel like not having a budget, I was just kind of, like, anxiously spending a lot, or, like, I think this is totally fine, but maybe it's not, or just not being conscious at all. But now I'm like, okay, like, I know what it is, and I know what my limitations are, and that is actually great. So
I see girls on TikTok talking about how I think it's girls on TikTok talking about how you should start retraining your brain to find dopamine and saving money instead of spending money. And I'm like, that is interesting concept.
Yeah.
I love that.
Our, like, app we use, it honestly is like that, because you have to categorize every transaction and then you see the report, and it is like, it does feel very satisfying to be under budget for things or to like just hit something. So that is a good tip. But yeah, the coffee part is the tough part. I realized I was averaging like $200+ a month on coffee.
Easy.
Easy money. It's really, really easy to do that. And so then I just got a coffee maker at home. But it really depends also on like your circumstances of work and life to a degree too. And so for me, I work from home. I don't need to go to a coffee shop every single day to work. And so for me, it's not like a need or a necessity for me to be purchasing coffee out every single day. And I got a Casa Brew. It's a little espresso maker from Amazon. It's like $160, I think.
It's less than that. 120. I was
20?
just looking it up. I think it's on sale.
And I love it. It's cute. It does the job. It's good. If you have good beans, it's good. So, and when you think about it, that was less than a month's worth of coffee.
Let me
just buying
influence
it.
you to drink coffee at home, although I am the biggest hypocrite. Because
You are. She's a hypocrite.
I am a hypocrite. Okay, let me quick justify my actions. So I get on
I'll
coffee
justify it
a
for you,
lot,
too.
but I'm on the road a lot, and I'm a realtor, and my accountant said I should buy my coffee on my business card. So I said,
Yeah.
okay, bet if you
You don't have to tell me twice, Mark.
He told me keep getting my coffee on there until he tells me to stop, and I said, okay, phenomenal. So, but hear me out. I still have some self-control. Like, I don't do it all the time. It's mostly, okay, let me just rewind. What was my train of thought? Let's go down the train of thought. First and foremost, buy yourself some coffee that you're going to be excited about making at home.
Yeah.
Don't get friggin' Folgers. Don't get no nasty Folgers, and maybe you're into that, but, like, I'm not personally. Get yourself some nice coffee, let it be organic and mold-free and all the things that you want. Make the coffee. Invest into some cute little glass to-go mugs. I have a specific glass to-go mug that I really like that's super durable. Here's the other thing.
We can link that.
We'll link those mugs. We'll also link, I just was about to purchase this until, well, I'll sidetrack on that too. If you need to buy yourself some plastic to-go mugs to get you, like, to have the aesthetic of getting a coffee, you do you, okay? The girl inside me who hates microplastics, I'm like, just get the nice glass things. But, like, do whatever you gotta do to, like, optimize and romanticize and make your at-home coffee experience better. Here's the other thing. Get freaking milk that doesn't have seed oils and gums in it, because the coffee that you're getting out and about is such bad coffee. Next piece of advice, and also this is me being hypocritical because I still go to Starbucks, but if you're gonna go get coffee from a coffee shop that it's actually your money is going into a good place. Like, get it from a local coffee shop. I feel like that's always a better way to spend our money, and being frugal is just putting our money back into the local economy.
It's true.
Which I do go to Starbucks occasionally, but I do avoid it. It's more of like a necessity thing for me.
Yeah.
And then what's my other coffee advice? I don't know. Just really invest in the short term into your coffee routine so that it can, like, in the long run be.
It's kind of like clothes.
Yes. Do what you gotta do to, like, freaking make it work.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I've been thinking about? I've been thinking about doing a coffee cleanse. I'm thinking about doing I was going to do this full-blown cleanse at the beginning of the year of, like, everything, and then I didn't, and I'm considering doing it. Gluten, dairy, sugar, coffee. Now.
It feels good.
That's just it. I think my body's just craving that, but coffee for me will be the hardest thing. Although I'll just get on my matcha grind.
Yeah. And all it takes is like 2 weeks, and once you're off of it, you're gonna be okay. I've been trying to get back on the coffee grind, and that has been harder in terms of caffeine. Like I feel
Plus.
like I have terrible body anxiety when I have a full like 16-ounce espresso drink.
I love that feeling.
See, I normally would, and there's like with like just a little bit of caffeine, I still get that and I like that, but my body just like cannot handle it after being off of it, which I know I'm more sensitive to caffeine, so there's that. But like the decaf is still great, and then a little matcha. This is something that I wanted. This is random. My mom got me the pop and bottle matcha from Costco. It's like the little matcha bottles, and it's just matcha, dates, almond milk, sea salt, vanilla. And I found a recipe. You can make a giant batch at the beginning of the week in a blender with like the dates. And so
like a full
make a full big like blender full of matcha, and then just put it in cute cups, and it'll last the whole week. And so I have these cute little jars. And so I haven't had time this week to do it, but I'm gonna try it, I think today or tomorrow, like pre-make it and see how it tastes. Because I was like, that would actually be so exciting to have it pre-made.
That would be so
And it's already in
nice.
these cute little jars I have, and then I just get to pull one every day. Because I loved that about the pop and bottle, where it was like, I get to take my cute little bottle with me. And it was already ready to go, and that saved time too. So I might try that. So I'll let you know how it goes.
Can we do that with like shaken espressos?
I don't think coffee lasts as well, but maybe.
Yeah.
They might just have to figure out a way to seal it. I don't know. I bet chat can help us out, so.
True. My work just got a new espresso machine, and that has blessed me in my bank account in the last
super
week.
nice.
Just to have that. So fun. So yeah, I just love coffee. I really do.
It is really good. I like the
Kind of
taste
my
of
whole
it.
personality some days, which is like such a basic thing to be like, I love coffee, let's go get coffee. Like,
It also
can we
is
talk
just
about
a
coffee
part
and
of our
drink coffee?
culture.
But I love it. Unapologetically loves coffee.
Yeah.
Like my dream vacation, we go to somewhere that we can go to 2 different coffee shops every day. Try all the coffee. Like when we went to see Marina in Florida last year, and she just like brought us to all of her favorite coffee shops. Like
that was a blast.
Literally love that.
Yeah.
So,
we got to get back on that serious family meeting conversation about how we go live somewhere warm, and
yes, we should.
We need to plan a business meeting for this.
Can we actually do that?
Yeah.
We want to go live somewhere next year for like 2 weeks to 1 month. I want to go to like California, I think.
Yeah, I'm down.
Perfect.
All right. I have a few other random little tips that I can fly through quick for being a frugal girly. So I love, like, something that I've made into just a game for myself is like, how can I make this at home and make it cheaper but still make it be just as good? So something I noticed is I love yogurt. I love a good yogurt bowl to end my night, and the yogurt I buy is like $8 for like a tub. I don't know how much that is, but like quart maybe.
Yeah, quart.
Quart.
A pint.
A quart of yogurt. So that's $8 for a quart of yogurt. And
because why is it $8? Is it like
because it's organic and it's Greek yogurt, so it's high protein. And so they like upcharge when it's Greek yogurt and has high protein in it, even though it doesn't cost them anything more to make it that way. Because now that I'm making homemade yogurt, all that it takes to make Greek yogurt is to strain it a little bit longer to get more of the liquid out. And the longer it strains, the higher the protein like
that
is
doesn't
in
make
it.
sense to me, because isn't like the whey the protein and that's the part you strain out?
I think it's because it like gets thick.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, I don't know the science behind it, but that's what I've learned, I guess, from it.
Yeah.
But basically, now I buy a gallon of Organic Valley whole milk, which is $9. And that makes like 2.5, 3 quarts of yogurt.
That's nuts.
With the Instant Pot, and it's so easy and it's very fun. And then you can make it the exact like texture you like it. So if you like thinner yogurt or thicker yogurt, you can do that. And it's like, it's so clean because it's just your yogurt.
I'm not a yogurt girl, in case you guys didn't know, which you definitely didn't know. Question about it.
Yeah.
Does it smell like it smells? Does making yogurt smell like how yogurt smells?
No, it actually doesn't smell at all while you make it.
Really?
No, like when it's in the Instant Pot, you don't smell it at all.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, but it's like, it smells like yogurt.
I'd really love to be able to like yogurt. I just haven't been able to get over the hurdle. I don't know why. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
The smell of it makes me really nauseous. So unfortunately, I have a bad wiring in my brain that doesn't allow me to put the yogurt into my mouth.
Yeah, that's fair. I love
would
yogurt.
But
I feel like
it's such a good thing to like. It's like one of the best things in the world to like.
Yeah. Maybe one day. You've gotten over other hurdles, so I believe you can.
I finally can eat raspberries. My work, I think, so my coworkers found out I've never had peanut butter and jelly.
Uh-huh.
And now it's like a whole thing. And I'm like, well, my best friend also wants to be there, so we can have like a party where I have a peanut butter and jelly
for the first time.
Yeah.
I've been making my own jam. That's the other thing that I've had so much fun making. This one was crazy to me. It's the brand... Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, you told me about it. Jams.
Good Jams or Better Jams or something like that. It's basically just fruit, dates, lemon juice, and chia seeds. And it's like $8 for a tiny little jar of jam. So I got a massive big bag of frozen berries at Costco for like $8. And you just take a few of the berries and some dates and you boil it on a pan. You add some lemon juice and your chia seeds to it, and bam, you got jam.
Does it taste similar?
Tastes exactly the same. Massive hack.
Be putting these people out of business.
I know. And you guys, I wanted to start a jam business.
She did want to start a jam
And
business.
Wisconsin has silly rules where they cap you at like $4,000 a jam. And I'm like, what's the point?
Wait, $4,000 a jam? What do you mean by that?
You can only make $4,000 worth of jam. Otherwise, you have to have a commercial kitchen that you're making jam out of.
Wait, so you can only $4,000 a jam per jam making session, or like
per year?
Shoot. Honestly, it still might be worth it to just like.
I guess $4,000 is $4,000.
That's what I'm saying. $4,000 is
business gets shut down every year once we hit that mark, which that would be a lot of jam, you guys.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah, I still am very open to my like cookie jam home business.
Sometime,
but I'm not quite there yet.
If you're comfortable with it, it'd be fun to do a podcast of you processing through what's next.
All my work. Yeah, that's actually would be a good one. I am all over the place, you guys. I have been on a roller coaster.
They're all really great ideas.
Yeah. Even I feel like I could talk a lot about just like work in general the last 6 months because it has been a massive roller coaster. So
we could do a work update.
Yeah.
What we're processing through when it comes to work. Because we've talked about work before, but it's such an ever-changing thing.
Yeah.
That would be a fun episode. Should we do that next?
We could do that next. We're double filming. Might as well. That actually could be fun. Okay, last few tips that I have for this episode is this is more like big girl stuff when you have insurance, car insurance, your phone, home insurance, like that sort of stuff, is to shop around. Like every year, like do your research because there's a good chance you can go with like a different provider or plan and get like a significant discount for the year. And so
I'm doing that right now.
Shop around. It's really beneficial. It can, because that's like your stuff that's like your big expenses. So if you can get a discount on it, it makes a big impact for your year. We just got our home insurance like cut like an insane amount.
Who are you with?
We were with State Farm, I think, and to be honest, I don't know. That's not my job.
That's okay. I'll ask Nathan.
Yeah. He did the shopping around, and he was the one that taught me about shopping around being a good thing.
Yeah, it's good to have, like, some business meetings, you know? Just, like, even if you're just a single gal, like, I'm say this, and I'm gonna do it too. Just have a business meeting with yourself of like, what are all the areas of my life, and how can we optimize? How can we make this more profitable? How can we have this be a better return on our investment? I'm about to have a business meeting coming up here too, to get locked in on some things, and man,
It'll be good. It always feels good.
it always feels good. I got a lot I need to lock in on.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
good.
managing self.
Managing self, it's a full-time job.
It is a full thing. You have to, and what makes me so sad about managing self, and just even being frugal and all the things, it's like if you're not actively pursuing being more frugal or being a better manager of yourself, unfortunately, you're just going in the opposite direction. It's hard to just stay like in this neutral zone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like knowledge is power, and that's why we want to talk about these things, because otherwise you just get anxious and then you end up avoiding everything, and the next thing you know, you're like, this area of your life is kind of destructive and it's working against you instead of working for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we're talking about these things, ladies, because we don't want all kinds of silly, unnecessary pain to happen to you.
It's true.
Just because you don't know what the heck you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Yeah. We're just figuring it out. These are some of the things we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any more frugal tips or thoughts?
What frugal tips do I have? Okay, let's talk. Oh, yes. So one of the things as a realtor that I'm really passionate about for my first-time home buyers, but this also goes to people who are renting, is actually, I'm going to rewind this just to simply renting. If you're renting, because I bet most of you are renting, because the average home buying age in Wisconsin is 32 or something. Get the cheapest rent possible and shop around for the cheapest rent. And there are landlords that are out here that don't charge that much for rent. It does not have to be the most beautiful place. It also doesn't have to be a rat-infested place either and absolutely disgusting. But you should be trying to get the cheapest rent and get your cost of living down as much as you possibly can. So I just hear about people who are so strapped for cash because they're paying, at least in La Crosse, as a single person, they're paying $900, $1,000, $1,200 a month. And that's not going to a mortgage where in time that could be serving as something that could invest back into you. But this is you're renting and you're paying that much. And so frugal tip would be get your cost of living down as much as you can. And don't be living above your means when it comes to housing. Just not worth it. Especially if you're renting. It's not worth it.
Don't do it.
And then what other things do I got? I think that's my big thing I'm passionate about these days. It's just trying to cut the costs. Obviously, we know going out to eat often isn't good. Honestly, just try to avoid fast food in general. If you're gonna go out to eat, once again, go to freaking Love Child.
Ball out.
Go and eat some freaking good food and have it be something that you don't normally get to experience. But trying to avoid fast food eating out that's just not doing anything for you, which obviously, once again, there's a time and there's a place, but having that be a repeated thing on your budget each month is fast food, trying to get that shrunk down would be good for the pocket. But
No, that's really good. Those are some good tips.
Let's talk about painting. You should talk about your painting nail journey, because I think people can save a lot of money by not getting their nails done.
Oh, I'm not doing my nails this year, which is going to save me a lot of money. But I guess what were you thinking with that?
I just think it's inspiring.
That I'm not doing my nails this year. So I'm not doing my nails this year. I did them for an entire year straight, and my nails are destroyed. So I'm not touching them right now, which is it's a sacrifice. They're not cute, I guess.
But they're not cute.
Yeah. They just break very easily, and when you look up close, they have the indent in it from getting my nails done so much, where it's so thin compared to what my actual nail will be. But I know that once they're grown out fully, they'll be strong and healthy and good, and they'll look even better. But I'm just going to paint them at home when I want to, normal polish, not gel polish, because that is what will destroy your nails. But I also was learning that your nails like detox your body. So when you have gel or stuff on it all the time, you're like preventing your body from being able to detox. How much does it detox through your nails? I don't know.
But
might be
we're
minuscule,
gonna receive that
but
as
I'm taking it as
yes.
like this is a win for me not painting my nails this year.
is.
And you do start to like it, where it feels very like soft, feminine, I guess. And I don't have like a job or something right now where I need to have like nice hands or look super professional and put together, I guess. So it doesn't feel like it's like a need for me in this season, and I don't have a ton of weddings or events or things like that where maybe that would feel different. But
I just think it's inspiring. Like, I think in general, like, trying to cut back on beauty expenses, like, or, like, investing into things that go a long way that, like, make, like, for instance, let's just talk about it a little bit more here.
yeah.
Nails and hair. I feel like we can, unless that's, like, your thing. Obviously, everyone has, like, their thing.
Yeah.
And, like, hold on to your thing. But I used to get my hair highlighted, and as much as that was, like, so fun and I loved it, I also was like dropping like a few $100s every single time I get my hair done, and then I'd always have to keep up with it. And so I've stopped doing that, which has been like actually the best thing ever.
And your hair looks so good.
It's
like your
so
natural
much,
color looks so good on you.
It's so much. I feel more comfortable like in with my natural hair, and then I don't know, but like investing something that I don't do, but I would consider doing. Is like getting a facial.
Yeah.
Doing beauty investments that actually like move the needle in the long run that don't have to be kept up with. Like if you get one facial, it could actually like really help maybe your acne journey or make you feel more confident where you don't necessarily feel like you have to put on as much like makeup. But you don't have to like, it's obviously good to be consistent with those things, but even if you just do it once, it's like...
It's still, like, a good thing.
Where, like, I feel like getting my hair colored, it's like, at least at this stage where, like, I'm not, like, graying or anything, it's like, why would I don't know. I respect the beauty investments that actually do something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, we're like, honestly, don't know what's a great investment? Going and getting a massage.
I actually have been thinking about that lately.
Is that what it means to be frugal? I don't know. But don't know what I have to say. That feels... I went and got a massage. My friend, like, bought me a gift certificate one time for a massage, like, a few months ago. That thing was the best day of my life.
It's so nice. It's so good for you.
It's so good for you.
And so that's
I know. I feel like I should probably do that more because I think it would have a lot of benefits for my body.
Megan, our Pilates instructor, and she also does massages. She posted this picture of what your muscles look like with getting a massage and without getting a massage over time. And it's crazy because your body just gets used to like the tension and the knots.
Yeah.
And that's like what your muscle looks like or becomes instead of being smooth. And so that was interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, ew, I don't want my muscles to look like that.
Not that anyone sees them, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts too. I'm just inspired by the getting your no nails done. I think there's things you can do yourself, like tinting your eyebrows.
Oh, I love a good at-home eyebrow tint.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, those sorts of things. It's inspiring. But
yeah, that's good.
Well, go out and be frugal, ladies.
Go be a frugal girly.
Being frugal is cutesy.
And have fun with it.
Yeah.
Make it a game. Make it
girly.
And talk to your friends about it too.
Yeah, you guys
I think that's
find
helpful.
community in it.
Yeah, where I feel like our friends, we're all kind of on the same page, know generally where we're at with money. And so that helps too, where it's like, okay, we're all generally trying to save in this season of life. And so every girls' night, we probably shouldn't be ordering food or going out to eat. Like one person cook or eat before you come or whatever it is. And so trying to like support each other in the process is very helpful because it would be hard if everyone's trying to live very different lifestyles and
it's hard to be friends with people. Well, not that this is our circumstances, but I can imagine it being hard for people like living very different lives.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Doing it in community makes it way easier.
Yep.
But also your girlies can be enablers like we
Yeah, go enable your
before.
best friends. Hey, like I said, there's a time and a day.
Yep. But okay.
Bye, girls.
Love you.
Love you. Like and subscribe. Please. Like and subscribe. Okay, bye.